China's economy is on a trajectory of steady growth. Over the past few decades, the nation has transformed itself from a largely agrarian society into a global manufacturing powerhouse. This transformation has been driven by a combination of strategic planning, investment in infrastructure, and a relentless focus on innovation. The country has set ambitious GDP growth targets for 2025 and beyond. These targets are not just numbers on a chart, they represent a vision for the future. A future where China continues to climb the ranks of the world's largest economies, driven by sectors such as technology, green energy, and advanced manufacturing. These targets reflect China's determination to become a global economic superpower. The government has laid out comprehensive plans to boost domestic consumption, enhance export capabilities, and attract foreign investment. This multifaceted approach aims to create a balanced and resilient economy. The world is closely watching China's economic performance. Analysts and policymakers from around the globe are keenly observing how China navigates its economic challenges and opportunities. The outcomes will have significant implications not just for China, but for the global economy as a whole. Despite facing challenges, China remains confident in its ability to achieve these targets. Issues such as trade tensions, environmental concerns, and the need for technological advancements are being addressed through targeted policies and reforms. The resilience and adaptability of the Chinese economy are key factors in this confidence. The country has a proven track record of economic success. From the early days of economic reforms in the late 20th century to the rapid urbanization and industrialization of the 21st century, China has consistently demonstrated its ability to achieve remarkable growth. This history of success provides a strong foundation for future ambitions. China's leaders are implementing policies to support sustainable growth. Initiatives such as the Belt and Road Initiative, investments in renewable energy, and efforts to reduce carbon emissions are all part of a broader strategy to ensure long-term economic stability and environmental sustainability. These efforts are not just about meeting immediate targets but are aimed at creating a prosperous and sustainable future for generations to come. The US-China trade war has introduced uncertainty into the global economy. This conflict, which began in 2018, has seen both nations imposing tariffs on each other's goods, affecting a wide range of industries and markets. The repercussions of this trade war are felt not just in the US and China, but across the globe, influencing international trade dynamics and economic stability. The US has imposed tariffs on billions of dollars worth of Chinese goods. These tariffs target a variety of products from electronics and machinery to clothing and household items. The goal is to reduce the trade deficit with China and encourage American consumers to buy domestically produced goods. However, these tariffs have also led to increased costs for American businesses and consumers, as many rely on Chinese imports for their supply chains. These tariffs are designed to protect American industries and jobs. By making Chinese goods more expensive, the US government hopes to boost domestic manufacturing and create more employment opportunities within the country. This protectionist approach aims to revitalize sectors that have been struggling due to cheaper foreign competition, yet the effectiveness of these measures is a topic of ongoing debate among economists and policymakers. The trade war has created tensions between the two economic giants. Diplomatic relations have been strained, with both sides engaging in a tit-for-tat escalation of tariffs and trade barriers. Protests and public outcry have emerged in both countries, with citizens and businesses expressing concerns over the long-term impact of these policies. The uncertainty has also led to volatility in global financial markets, as investors react to the latest developments in the trade negotiations. The US government argues that China engages in unfair trade practices. These practices, according to US officials, include manipulating currency values, providing subsidies to state-owned enterprises, and imposing restrictive regulations on foreign companies operating in China. The US administration believes that these actions give Chinese companies an unfair advantage in the global market, undermining the principles of free and fair trade. These practices include intellectual property theft and forced technology transfer. American companies operating in China have long complained about being required to share their technology and trade secrets as a condition for market access. This has led to significant losses for US businesses and has been a major point of contention in the trade negotiations. The US is pushing for stronger protections for intellectual property and more equitable treatment for foreign companies. The US aims to pressure China into changing its trade policies. Through a combination of tariffs, trade restrictions, and diplomatic efforts, the US seeks to create a more level playing field for its businesses. The ultimate goal is to establish a fairer and more balanced trade relationship that benefits both nations. However, achieving this objective requires careful negotiation and compromise, as both sides have deeply entrenched positions and significant economic interests at stake. Despite the tariffs imposed by the US, China's economy remains resilient. China's GDP growth has slowed down slightly but remains strong. The Chinese government has taken steps to mitigate the impact of the tariffs. China is diversifying its trading partners. The country is also boosting domestic consumption. These measures are helping to offset the effects of the trade war. China is shifting its focus from low-cost manufacturing to innovation-driven growth. The country is investing heavily in research and development. China is emerging as a leader in fields such as artificial intelligence and renewable energy. This focus on innovation is making the Chinese economy more competitive. It is also reducing China's reliance on foreign technology. Section 5. The power of the domestic market. China has a vast and growing domestic market. This market provides a buffer against external shocks. Chinese consumers are becoming increasingly affluent, and this is driving demand for goods and services. The Chinese government is implementing policies to further boost domestic consumption. This includes increasing wages and improving social safety nets. Section 6. Strategic global partnerships. China is forging strategic partnerships around the world. The Belt and Road Initiative is a prime example of China's global ambitions. This initiative aims to connect China with countries in Asia, Africa, and Europe through infrastructure projects. These partnerships are reducing China's reliance on the US market. They are also enhancing China's global influence. Section 7. Adapting to external pressures. China's economic policies are not static. The government is constantly adapting to external pressures. The trade war has prompted China to accelerate its economic reforms. These reforms are aimed at making the Chinese economy more sustainable and resilient. They are also designed to address concerns raised by trading partners. Section 8. A new economic world order. China's economic rise is reshaping the global economic order. The country is challenging the US's position as the world's leading economic power. This shift in power is creating both opportunities and challenges for other countries. The world is adjusting to a multipolar economic system. In this system, China plays an increasingly important role. Section 9. Conclusion. A force to be reckoned with. In this section we delve into the remarkable journey of China's economic ascent and its implications for the global market. China's GDP growth targets are ambitious but achievable. Over the past few decades, China has transformed from a largely agrarian society into a global manufacturing powerhouse. The bustling skyline of Shanghai is a testament to this rapid urbanization and industrial growth. Factories across the nation are humming with activity, producing goods that reach every corner of the globe. The country's economic resilience, innovation, and strategic partnerships are key strengths. In tech labs, engineers are pushing the boundaries of innovation, developing cutting-edge technologies that are setting new global standards. Meanwhile, on the international stage, China is forging strategic partnerships that bolster its economic resilience. These alliances are not just about trade, they are about creating a network of mutual growth and prosperity. The US tariff war is unlikely to derail China's economic trajectory. Despite the challenges posed by international trade tensions such as the US tariff war, China's economy continues to thrive. Container ships in busy ports symbolize the relentless flow of goods, while trade officials work tirelessly to navigate and mitigate these challenges. The resilience of China's economy is evident in its ability to adapt and overcome obstacles. China is a force to be reckoned with in the global economy. The panoramic view of Beijing's financial district and the bustling activity on the Chinese stock exchange trading floor highlight the nation's financial prowess. China's influence extends beyond its borders, impacting global markets and economies. Investors around the world keep a close eye on China's economic indicators, knowing that shifts in this powerhouse can ripple across the globe. Its continued growth will have a profound impact on the world. As China continues to grow, its impact on global market trends becomes increasingly significant. The international business handshake with the Chinese flag in the background symbolizes the interconnectedness of today's global economy. China's growth story is not just about numbers, it's about the profound changes and opportunities it brings to the world. From technological advancements to strategic partnerships, China's journey is a force to be reckoned with, shaping the future of the global economy.